It's a big day for Democrats and a win for President Biden. A $700+ billion bill on climate, energy, and healthcare on the verge of passing. It came together after Senators Chuck Schumer, Joe Manchin finally reached an agreement following months of tense negotiations. Joining me now, Congressman Jim Clyburn, Democrat from South Carolina. Congressman, welcome. You have said this bill is not perfect, but it's better than nothing. So how will it help the American people and when?
Well, thank you very much for having me. I don't know. I've been here a long time now. From January, it'll be 30 years. I have never seen a perfect bill. This bill is just what we need to start our process of putting, or maybe to continue our process of putting the people over politics. We did so with the Rescue Act. We did so with the bipartisan infrastructure bill. We came back with last week with the CHIPS Act to get much of what's needed for our supply chain here in this country. And today, the fourth corner on this platform of putting people over politics with this Inflation Reduction Act. It is just what we need for the American people at this particular juncture. No, not perfect, but good.
So, Congressman, when you say it will help American people, for, let's say, somebody's neighbor who's not following politics, what difference is it going to make in someone's daily life?
Well, you know, I spent over 30 years watching my late wife battle diabetes. I saw her monthly bill for insulin often, and sometimes $800 a month, sometimes $1,200 a month. This bill for Medicare patients will cap the cost of insulin at $35 a month. That's a big deal. Now, the reason it's not perfect, because we tried to get that $35 per month cap for private insurance as well. The Senate did not go along with that, but we've done it for those on Medicare. We'll come back after the election, provided the people of this country keep us in charge of the legislation here in the House. We are going to do the $35 for everybody with private insurance for insulin. It also allows Medicare or the Health and Human Services to negotiate for medicine for senior citizens. That will bring down the cost. That's nothing new. That's been going on for the Veterans Administration for a long time. We're now going to apply that for Medicare. So that's what I mean when I say it's not perfect, but it's good.
Congressman, I have to ask you about the other big news of the day, the unsealing of documents related to the FBI's search of former President Trump's Mar-a-Lago home. So the former president indicating he won't oppose unsealing those documents, but his attorneys have until 3 p.m. Eastern time today to formally respond to the court. The Washington Post reporting that federal investigators were looking for classified documents related to nuclear weapons. What is your reaction as this develops?
Well, I would say simply this. I believe that our system that guarantees that no person is above the law is alive and well. We have a former president who seemed to feel that he is above the law, that these things don't apply to him, and this system is demonstrating to him, as it did to Richard Nixon, that no person is above the law. You're going to be held to account to the American people for all of your actions. And to me, this is just carrying out that philosophy that makes this country as great as it is. This country needs to make all of its greatness accessible and affordable for all of its people. No favorites for anyone, irrespective of what station in life you may achieve.
Congressman, you know this more than anyone, you and your colleagues, the vitriol and the feeling of being in very much a split country. And on that note, Republicans have really blasted this FBI search, criticizing the Attorney General, criticizing the FBI, and claiming that without evidence, President Biden personally ordered this search. What is your take on some of the counter narratives that are out there?
Well, they can't stop anybody from saying what they may want to say. But Merrick Garland made it very clear on yesterday that he ordered or in some way implemented this search. We now know that the subpoena had been out there for months. Did Joe Biden issue that subpoena? No, he didn't. Did Joe Biden keep Trump from responding to that subpoena? I don't think so. The fact of the matter is that they went in to do this, the courts sanctioned it, because this person, this former president, who considers himself to be above the law, decided he did not have to respond to the subpoena, and this is what he gets, and this is what the American people deserve, and I do believe that this is going to save our democracy. I said years ago that Trump was not planning to give up the office. A lot of people took me to task for saying that. I now think people can see with their own eyes, hear with their own ears, and feel with their own emotions what I was talking about back in January 2018.
Congressman, thank you so much for your time, for sharing your thoughts and your expertise. We really appreciate it.
Thank you very much for having me.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.